Dear students, in this session, we are going to learn about projectile motion. What is projectile motion? A projectile is a name given to any body which once thrown into space with some initial velocity. Thereafter, the body will move only under the influence of the gravity alone. There should not be given any external force given by a engine or a fuel. So very simple students, just throwing a stone onto the space, or a fielder throw a ball from the boundary to the wicket keeper. That is a projectile motion. So let us see that the path followed by the projectile is called as a trajectory. That body is called as a projectile. Some examples of the projectiles are javelin thrown by an athlete, an object dropped from an aeroplane, a bullet fired from the rifle, a stone thrown horizontally from the top of the building. So these are all the some examples of projectile motion. So the projectile is a body. We are giving the name to the body as a projectile if the body has some initial velocity and thereafter move only under the influence of gravity alone. Let us see that a stone is thrown from a certain height, so with the initial velocity u, so after that it has a velocity v, so it has a horizontal velocity and vertical velocity. So horizontal velocity does not changes, but vertical velocity will come with a constant acceleration due to the acceleration due to gravity. Let us see this projectile motion in detail. So I will show this page for you to write in your classwork note. Next, the principle of physical independence of motion. Whenever a stone is thrown from a certain height with initial velocity v, so what will happen? In the absence of air resistance, we have to consider that there is a no air opposition, air resistance. So the motion along the horizontal direction with uniform velocity and motion along the vertical direction under the gravity alone. So the uniform acceleration equal to g. So what is the value of the g, students? Yes, g is equal to 9.8 meter per second squared. So we have to consider when a body is thrown from a certain height, or we can throw from the ground, it will go to take a trajectory parabola path. So what will happen? We are giving an initial velocity u. So this vertical velocity is the gravity and horizontal velocity is constant, that is a uniform velocity. So the two motions, what are the two motions? Horizontal motion as well as the vertical motion. The motion along the horizontal and the motion along the vertical. The two motions of the projectile along the horizontal and the vertical directions are independent of each other. So this motion never affect the vertical horizontal direction, and the vertical component never affect the horizontal motion of the body. Hence, this is called as principle of physical independence of motion. So the projectile motion obeys the principle of physical independence of motion. So if in order to understand the projectile motion in detail, we have to consider some assumption. So by taking these assumptions only in next, so in the following videos we are going to see that what is the derivation for projectile motion. So there is a no air resistance for the projectile. So the effect of the curvature of the earth is negligible. That means the earth is a spherical shape, so that curvature is we are considered as it is a flat. Then the effect due to the rotation of the earth is also negligible, because the rotation of the earth, the motion of the body can be changed, but that and all we are neglected. So all points of the trajectory is 9, gravity is equal to 9.8 meter per second square. That is, gravity is constant in both magnitude and direction. So very simple, students. When your body is moving, air resistance is 0, the curvature of the earth is taken as a negligible, and rotation of the earth is also taken as a neglected, and finally in all the points in the trajectory the g value is 9.8 meter per second squared. So here we are seeing that what is projectile motion and some examples of projectile motion. So projectile motion, obeys a principle of physical independence of motion. So the physical independence of motion means there is a horizontal and vertical components of velocity. Both the components are not dependent on each other during the projectile motion. So that is a principle of physical independence. So we are taking some assumptions for deriving the derivation for projectile motion. That assumptions are air resistance is zero, the curvature of the earth and rotation of the earth is neglected, and finally, throughout the projectile motion, the acceleration due to gravity is 9.8 meter per second squared. This is constant, and not only the magnitude, direction also taken as a constant. It is a downward direction. So I will show this page slowly. So in order to copy in your classwork note. So first page, second page, this is a third page, and finally this is a page. In this next video, we are going to derive the expression for projectile motion.